Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a simple, pleasant tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. How do we keep our balance? This, I can tell you the word. Tradition. Many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to sleep, how to eat, how to wear our clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I will tell you, I don't know. But it's a tradition. Because of our tradition, each one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. And not the beggar. beloved rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
No, Rabbi, I'm over here. Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
And then there are others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor the... many, many others. We don't bother them. So far, they don't bother us. And amongst ourselves, we get along perfectly well. There was a time when he sold him a horse, but he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace, harmony.
It wasn't a horse. It was a mule. Horse. 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 Mule. Tradition. 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 Tradition.
Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should we put these? Put them on my head. Oh, by the stove, foolish girl. Where is Hava? She's in the barn milking. Mama, when will Papa be home? It's almost Sabbath and you think he hurries a lot when he'll be home, riding all day on top of that wagon like he's some kind of prince.
Oh, Mama, you know Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I've known him a lot longer than you have. He could drive a person crazy. Sprinza, bring me some more potatoes, please. Hava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
What? Were you reading again? Why does a young girl have to read? Will it help her find a better husband? Here.
Mama, yes is coming. I saw her down the road.
Maybe she's finally found a match for you, son. From your mouth to God's ears.
Oh, why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Oh, go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet? Go.
Can I go too?
Go, too.
Oh, Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old, he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
Oh, after all, Mama, I'm not yet 20.
If it was about your age, do you want to tempt the evil eye? Go, both, go.
Lola, darling. Lola, I have to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news, once in a lifetime news. But where we're inside, huh? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Lola, I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband gets rid is better than no husband gets rid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, alone, nobody to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure because you know as well as I, he was not much of a person, never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good afternoon. Is Zyko in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later.
Oh, Muddle, I thought I heard you.
Muddle, I said later. So I don't finish what you were doing.
Right.
What is that poor tale of Muddle, huh? Silent.
Oh, they've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
Play? What do they play?
Who only children.
And such children from other children.
Mother, he's a nothing. Now, Yenta, you
Children, they're your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was as good as gold, never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man, so what good is it he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must go prepare my poor Sabbath table. So, goodbye, Golden, and it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
But Yenta, you said you had news.
I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether, and the horse will kick it in the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf the Butcher, a good man, a fine man. And I don't need to tell you that he's well off, but he's lonely, poor man. You understand? Of course you do. Well, to make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Cycle.
My Cycle?
No, the Czar's Cycle. Of course your Cycle.
Oh, such a match for my Cycle. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't even like Laser.
Listen to me, Golden. Send Kevin to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man. True? So, you'll tell me how it went, and you don't need to thank me, Golden, because other than my fee, which Laser would pay, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy, which better satisfaction is there. So goodbye, Golden. You're welcome.
Mama, what did she want? What I want you to know, I'll tell you. Now finish your chores.
Cycle, I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Now because it's Mato the tailor.
Ask you.
Cycle, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her one for me.
So if Yenta brings a match,
Oh, Yenta.
well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting, well off, and important.
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, why did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Kevin, and bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things are a little quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Teddy?
Ah, you're finally here, my friend.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the sun won't wait for you, and I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. Lord, I realize you made many poor people. And I realize, of course, it's no great shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich idle deedle diddle dig-a-dig-a-deedle diddle tom, all day long I'd pity bum. If I were a wealthy man who wouldn't have to work hard, idle deedle diddle dig-a-dig-a-deedle diddle tom. If I were a pity rich dig-a-dig-a-deedle diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town, a fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud quack, quack, gobble and honk will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. Ah, if I were a rich man, diddle deedle diddle dig-a-dig-a-deedle diddle tom, all day long I'd pity bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard, diddle deedle diddle dig-a-dig-a-deedle diddle tom. If I were a pity rich dig-a-dig-a-deedle diddle man, I'd see my wife, my daughter, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oi, what a happy mood she's in! Screaming at the servants day and night. Wow. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like Solomon the wise. If you please, Rentevia, oh, pardon me, Rentevia, causing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Boy, 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 boy. gods. If you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. Oh God! If I were a Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decree I should be what I am. Lord, it spoiled some vast eternal land. If I were a wealthy man.
Ah, there he is. You forgot my order for the Sabbath.
I know that one. I had a little accident with my horse.
Tabby, you forgot the rabbi's order.
I know that, Nimble, I know.
You forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Speaking of news, terrible news from the outside.
What is it?
In a village called Rezhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced from their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us any good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
And the authorities are reaching in places they can't reach.
Amen. Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. Someday you'll all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Yeah, I was a student at the university there.
Haha, the university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there is more to life than talk. You have to know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I bother myself about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands on your face. That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world. He's right.
He's right. He's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. I hope this is
Good cheese.
Thank you. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath.
I have enough.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Tabby,
Of course, of
the
course.
rabbi's order, my cheese.
Of course. Just a moment, Reverend. So you're from Kiev, Reb Perchik. Perchik. Yes. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. And as King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And my cheese.
Of course.
Thank you.
You look hungry. Here, have a piece. I have no money, and I'm not a beggar. Oh, here. It is a blessing for me to give. Very well. For your sake. Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people,
Like you.
like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Red Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical!
I would be willing to teach them, to open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
The Bible has many lessons for our times.
I'm a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Very good. Stay the Sabbath with us. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, Reb Mendel, but someplace it has something about a chicken. Now, good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Come, Reb Perchik. Children! Come. Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my eldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a very charming daughter.
I have 5 charming daughters. This is mine. And this is mine. And this is mine. This is mine. And this is mine. And this is not mine. Perchik, this is Mott Kamzoy.
So
And
you
his-
did me a favor and came in?
Perchik, this is also mine. This is Golden. Golden, this is Perchik, and he's from Kiev. He is staying the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher. Yelka, Schmitzer, would you like to take lessons from him?
I am a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi was praised himself as a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me, as the good book says,
The good book can wait. Let's get washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Muffled, you're also eating this? Of course, another blessing. Zeigel, 2 more. Spritz the up, get washed.
Oh, Mother can help me.
Fine, Papa, you go too. Perchik, you can get washed at the well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevye, I have to tell you.
Shh! I'm praying.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher! About what?
I don't know. Only that he says it's important.
What can be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message, the least you can do is talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Mother, Yenta was here.
I saw her.
Well, if they agree on someone, there'll be a match. And then it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Zeigel. I found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll have saved up enough to buy it. And then your father will be impressed with me.
Oh, but a few weeks will be too late.
What else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now,
Why should he consider me now? I'm just a poor tailor.
I'm the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Zeigel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Oh, Mother.
Just a poor tailor.
Well, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him.
It's late! Where is everybody?
Reb Tevye?
Yes, Mother. Come, children. We're lighting the candles.
Reb Tevye?
Yes, Mother. Well, Mother, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Reb Tevye.
Good Sabbath, Mother. Good Sabbath. Come, children, come. Yes, I do, Red Blazer. but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
You have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want one. Tomorrow you may want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
The same as you do with one.
Devia, this is very important to me.
Why is this so important to you?
Frankly, because I am lonesome.
Lonesome? Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We're talking about my new milk cow. The one you want to buy for me.
A meltdown, so I won't be lonesome?
What's so funny?
I was talking about your daughter Zeitel.
My daughter, Zeitel.
Of course your daughter Zeitel. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, Devia, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. Look, Terry, why are we trying to impress each other? Let's shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her, and maybe you'll find something in your own purse too.
Oh, shame on you, shame, Red Blazer. What do you mean, my purse? My daughter Zeitel is not the kind I would sell for money.
All right, just as you say, we won't talk about the money. The main thing is, let's get it done with. And I will be good to her, Devia. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked it. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, no one will ever call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older. That's her problem. But she's younger. Well, that's his problem. I never liked him. I've misjudged him. He's a good man. He'll try to make her happy. He likes her. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Devia, that's wonderful. Let's drink at it.
Why not?
To you, no, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life. To life.
To life.
Here's to the Father, tried to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink, Lord, to life,
To life. To life. Life has a way of confusing us, blessing and bruising us. Drink the wine to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting at the floor. How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for? To Zeitel,
my daughter.
no, After the wedding, we will be related.
Oh,
You will be my papa.
oh my, your papa? I always wanted a son, but one a little younger than myself.
Good evening, Horace, Vietka, Sasha. Good evening, Constable. What was the celebration all about?
Tevye is marrying off his oldest daughter.
Ah, Tevye, may I offer my congratulations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good night, Tevye.
Good night, Tevye.
Tevye, there was a bit of news that I think I should tell you, as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor?
And I'm giving you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We've received orders that sometime soon, this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Nothing serious, just some mission, so that if an inspector were to come through, he would see we had done our duty. Personally, I don't see why there has to be this trouble between us. But I thought I should tell you, and you can tell
Thank you, Your Honor. You're a good man. It's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. You're always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter's sight.
Thank you, Your Honor. And goodbye. Oh, dear God, why did you have to bring me news like that? Today of all days? It's true, we are the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my cycle. Look high. Today, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together. All right? Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel, and Jacob loved the younger Rachel, and asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob worked for Laban 7 years, do you know what? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah. So to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Bridget. Yes, Bridget.
Good. Now,
Papa isn't up yet.
No, Mama.
Oh, then enough lessons. We'll have to do his work today. How long can that man sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Now put those things away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him, except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly, any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, let there be light.
But he wasn't speaking to you personally.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hubble.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course, that's too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions. Nothing must change. Everything must stay exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch each other, must not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You're very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. Do you like it? I learned it in Kiev.
It's very nice.
There. You've just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day. Oh. Bielka, Sprinza, what's your name?
Huddle, Papa.
Where's Zykel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Go. Porchie! How did the lessons go today? I think we made a good beginning. That's good.
Ah, you're finally up. What happened last night besides you drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser? What did he say? What do you say? Do you have any news?
Patience, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes,
Oh, you can die from such a thing.
Yes, Papa?
Zykel, my lamb, you are to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laserwolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it.
The butcher?
thank me.
And what do you say, Zeigel?
Oh, what can she say? My firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor, not like that first wife of his room, Sarah. May she rest in peace. She was a better woman, not like my Zeigel. Oh, and now I must go with Mengietta. My Zeigel, a bride.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Red Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate him?
Congratulations, Zeigel, for getting a rich man.
Rich, rich, again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Zeigel knows I only mean her welfare. Am I right, Zeigel?
Yes, Papa.
There, you see.
I see. I see very well.
Zeigel, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa. Papa.
What is it? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him.
What?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Oh, Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only please don't make me marry him. Please, Papa.
But what's wrong with Laser Wolf? He likes you.
I will be unhappy with him, Papa. All my life will be unhappy. I'll do anything.
Oh, but we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Papa, is that more important than I am? Please don't force me, Papa. I'll be unhappy all of my days.
All right, I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa. Thank you.
It seems it was not ordained for you to have all the comforts of life, nor for us to have a little joy in our old age, after all of our hard work.
Reptemia, may I speak to you?
Later, Muttle, later.
I would like to speak to you.
Not now, Muttle. I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly, Muttle. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Now, goodbye, Muttle.
Please listen to him, Papa.
All right, Muttle, you have a tongue. Talk.
I hear that you are arranging a match with Zeigel.
He also has ears.
I have a match with Zeigel.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Made to measure. A perfect fit. Like a glove. Muttle, stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is.
Please don't shout at me, Reptemia.
All right, Muttle. All right. Who is it?
Who is it?
Yes. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it, Muttle?
It's me, myself.
Him? Himself? Muttle, either you're going out of your mind or you're crazy. He must be crazy. Muttle, arranging a match for yourself. What are you? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, and all the gifts rolled up into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. Muttle, you must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Reptemia. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? Muttle, it's crazy.
Times are changing, Reptemia. The fact is, your daughter Zeigel and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
Yes,
You gave each other a pledge.
Papa, we gave each other a pledge.
Gave each other a pledge. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do you think you are? America! And what do you think you're doing? You snitcher, you nothing. Who do you think you are? King Solomon! This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition! Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time we pull out the prop. And where does it stop? Do I have anything to say about my daughter? Or doesn't anyone have to ask a Papa anymore?
I've wanted to ask you for some time, Reb Tevye. But first I want to save up enough for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense, Muckle. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Reb Tevye. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reb Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest and hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so full. Tradition! Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, Papa, thank you!
You won't be sorry!
I won't be sorry. Uncle, I'm sorry already.
Papa, thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa. Oh, they pledged their troth. Modern children. Oh no. Golda! What am I going to tell Golda? Oh God, help me. Help me.
Muddle, you're wonderful.
It was a miracle! It was a miracle! Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again. Stood by his side and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown. But like he did some loving of Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart,
That was a miracle. God made the woman of the Red Sea part.
that was a miracle too. Of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man to Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, drove him around like miracle of miracles, bang into the promised land. When David slew the lion, yes, that was a
Where is she? Where is she?
Where is who? What are you talking about?
Frumacera, the butcher's first wife, Frumacera. She was standing here just a minute ago.
What's the matter with you, Tevye? Frumacera's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt. I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right, but don't be frightened.
Tell me.
Sit down. In the beginning of the dream, I dreamt we were having a big celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there. And in the middle of the dream, in walks your grandmother Zeigel. May she rest in peace.
Grandma Zeigel? How does she look?
Yeah, for a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looked pretty good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. And I said, "Hello, Grandma." And she said,
A blessing on your head, and such a son-in-law, the tailor, Muckle Camsoil.
Motto?
He's a worthy boy, the tailor, Muckle Camsoil.
The tailor? You must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
"That's what I said." I said, "You must have heard wrong. You meant the butcher."
And she said, I meant the tailor, Tevye. My great-grandchild, my disciple, whom you named for me, was meant to be Muckle's bride. I prayed for such a match. It was made in heaven.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
That's what I said. I said, "But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher." And she said,
So you made a bargain with the butcher, Tevye. That's your headache.
Then, the butcher's first wife, Frumacera. Oh, she came from beyond the grave.
Ooh. And she said, what's this I hear about your daughter marrying my husband? Would you do this to your friend and neighbor, Frumacera? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. Ooh, how can you allow it? How can you allow her to live in my house? Wear my clothes, carry my keys. How can you allow it? Oh, and my pearls. How can you let her wear my pearls? Let me tell you what would follow such a fatal wedding. If Zeigel marries Laser Wolf, I pity them both. She'll live with him for 3 weeks. And when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night, and I'll take her by the throat, and I'll chop her.
It's an evil spirit. May it fall into the river. May it sink into the earth. Oh, what a dark and horrible dream. And the thing was brought on by that butcher. If my grandmother Zeigel, may she rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor, then all I can say is all for the best. It couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Tevye and Zeigel is married Paul, not Laser.
I know, that's what the butcher. Muckle, the tailor, that's terrible.
cousin chief.
I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Then come, mother, come.
Hubba, can you watch the shop for a few minutes? I'll be back soon.
Oh, of course.
Thank you, Mom.
Come, mother, I'll show you. We just heard about your sister. All right, stop it. All right, just stop it.
We were only congratulating.
Just stop it.
Now listen here, Biedka.
Goodbye, Sasha.
What's wrong?
I said goodbye. I'm very sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No. Thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about me the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow. Charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking
I
this
often
way.
do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life. How we feel about things. It can all turn out quite pleasant. Good day, Howard.
Good day.
Jedka.
Good day, Bianca.
share in the joy of our newlyweds, Mottel and Zeitel. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen. Amen. There's our beloved Rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen. I would like to announce that the parents of the bride have given the newlyweds the following: a new feather bed, 2 pillows,
Goose pillows.
goose pillows, and a fine pair of candlesticks. Now, let us not in our joy forget those who have gone before. Our dear departed who lived in pain, poverty, and suffering, and who died in pain, poverty, and suffering. What are you up to? Let's be happy and content like our good friend Laser Wolf, who has everything in the world except a bride. Laser holds no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds. He would like to announce himself. Come.
Like he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I'm giving the newlyweds 3 chickens. Once the first 3 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
You're a decent man, Red Laser. And on behalf of my daughter Zeitel and her new husband, I want to thank you. And there's a famous saying,
Not really. I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
if you would only listen a second,
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Weddings are not now in the middle of a
I
wedding.
have the right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been. He saved me and threw the whole building.
Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now I would like to sing a little song. Why don't you sing it then?
If I were a rich man.
You can keep your diseased chicken.
You leave my chickens out of this. We made a bargain.
We made an agreement and you broke the terms.
We drank on it.
I saw them. They drank on it.
But the terms were accepted. What's done is done.
What's the butcher? What's all this screaming about? They drank on it. An agreement, a sign. It's all nonsense. Zeitel wanted to marry Mottel and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself?
Why not? Yes, they love each other.
Oh, look,
Terry.
he's a radical.
What happens to the matchmaker? I say.
I know. Let's sit down.
The musicians, play. A dance. Play quiet. Somebody dance at the wedding.
Stop wedding.
What's he doing? Perching! Stop him! Who will dance with me?
That's a
It's
stag.
no sin to dance with me.
What, with a girl?
That's what happens when you bring a wild man into your house.
He's not a wild man. His ideas are
That's
not.
a stag.
It's no sin to dance with me.
On your mark, it's that go.
That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Zeitel at her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Muttel and Zeitel have been married almost 2 months now. They work very hard. They are both as poor as synagogue mice. They are both so happy they don't know how miserable they are. Muttel keeps talking about the sewing machine. Dear God, I realize, of course, that you're very, very busy with all the wars, floods, revolutions, and plagues, and people who play the piano like that. Couldn't you take a minute away from all of those catastrophes and get it for him? Would it be too much trouble? Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says, well, why should I tell you what the good book says? It is always in the book. Please, don't be upset, Muttel.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have it. They expect me here tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen by themselves.
So you feel that you personally have to go all the way to
Not only me, many people. Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on in this country. Don't you understand?
Of course. If you want to go, then goodbye.
Hello. Your father. The others here. They think what happened at Michael's wedding was a little cloudburst, and it's over, and everything will now be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, whole cities are being emptied of their people. And it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. You understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Richard.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes.
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman known as marriage is based on mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy towards
And
society.
affection.
And affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and solidarity.
And affection.
Yes. And I personally am in favor of it. Do you understand?
Yes. I think you're asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve, and we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm going away?
Yes.
I'm very happy, Hubble. Very happy.
So am I, Richard. I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true.
I had any life, and that was everything. But now I leave this place. Oh, when?
Right away.
I'm sorry, Porchy. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news.
Oh, what?
You may congratulate me.
Oh, congratulations.
We're engaged.
We engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
Oh, no, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Porchy. I hope you'll be very happy. And my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Muttle and Zeitel, so you feel like you also have a right. But I'm sorry, Porchy. I like you, but you're going away. So go in good health, and my answer is still no.
You don't understand, Papa.
You're not listening. I say no. We'll find someone else for you here in Anlatif.
Ratevni,
Yes, what is it?
we're not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to be married.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing for what? For going over my head? Impossible! At least with Zeitel and Muttle, they asked me, they begged me. But now if I like it or not, you'll marry him! So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed. And tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition! They're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time, I pulled out the thread. And where has it led? To this. A man tells me he's getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first, he abandons you.
He is not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
He loves her. Love. It's a new style. On the other hand, our ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Why, yes, they did. It seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unspurred of absurd. For this they want to be blessed. Impossible! I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't, I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition. Well, children, you have my blessing and my permission.
Thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, thank you, Papa. Oh no. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps if you tell her something, that I'm going to visit a rich uncle, something like that.
Please, Archie. I can handle my own wife. Now, the two of you, go. Goodbye. Good. Children. Golda! Golda! Hello, Golda. I've been talking with Perchik and Huddle.
Well,
Well, they seem to be very fond of each other.
well,
Well, I've decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I'm going to build a barn and milk some horses now.
what? Just like that without even asking me?
Who asked you? I'm the Papa.
Who is he? He's a papa.
a good man. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. And what's more important, Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. It's a new world, Golden. Love. Do you love me?
Do I want?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? Will our daughters getting married on this strong in the town? You're upset, you're worn out. Go inside, go on your own. Take a wise suggestion.
Golden, I'm asking you. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
I love you. For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, built them home. After 25 years, I talk about love right
Golden? The first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
now. I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking, Golden, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
I love him. For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Can you love me?
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know. had trouble, this hero of yours?
Yes.
Arrested?
Yes.
Convicted?
Yes, but he's done nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do and Abraham and Moses? And they had troubles.
So why won't you tell me where he is, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asked you to leave your mother and father and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do, Papa.
But Huddle,
Papa. Oh, can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from home I once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Endless, now I stand with him, watching golden dreams grow What a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, losing my heart to every hope that gives, leaving the home There where my heart had settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who would imagine that a wandering soul, far from the home there with my love.
and who my child will be there in the wilderness to perform the marriage?
I promise you, Papa, we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt the rabbi or two was also arrested. Well, give him my regards, this Moses of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him I rely on his honor to keep my daughter well. You tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
Well then, we shall leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Did you hear the news now? A new arrival in Tiger Mountains. Rabbi, did you hear the news? A new arrival in Tiger Mountains.
Oh, really?
Shango, where are you running? To my boy Muddle. There's a new arrival there. Mazel tov. Mazel tov, Muddle.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Mazel tov, Cycle.
You got it.
I got it.
Is it beautiful?
It is.
Have you tried it yet?
Look,
Oh, beautiful.
I know, and in no time at all. And look how close and even the stitches are.
Beautiful.
I know. From now on, my clothes will be perfect. Made by machine. No more handmade clothes. Look, Rabbi, from my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There's a blessing for everything. May God bless this new sewing machine. Amen.
And the baby inside the house, the baby.
Oh, wonderful, Mother. Smile today.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pietro.
I came for the shirt.
It's ready.
It's from our new sewing machine.
I see, I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
And how does it work, Muddle?
Come in, I'll show you. It's an amazing thing. You work with your hands. Your foot. The two pieces of cloth together.
They still don't know about us. You must tell them.
I will. It's just that
Papa,
I'm afraid.
let me talk to your father.
Oh, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure.
Let me try.
Oh, I'll talk to him. I promise that I'll talk to him.
Good afternoon, Lieutenant. Good afternoon. Good day. Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing, Papa. We were just talking. Papa,
Yes.
Dad and I have known each other for a long time now. When
Cabo,
this is the thing
I would prefer it if you would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
That man has a name, Papa.
Of course he does. All creatures on earth have a name.
Deck is not a creature, Papa. Deck is a man.
Who says that he isn't? He's just a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which translated means a little bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No. Some things do not change for us. Some things never change.
We don't feel that way.
We,
Deck and I. We want to be married.
what? Are you going out of your mind? Do you realize what this means, marrying outside of the faith?
But Papa!
No! I said no. Never talk about this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Never! You understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
Good.
Ah, we're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Muttle's new sewing machine.
You can see it some other time. It's late. Come on.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
Oh, I'm very frightened of you. Now after supper, I'll faint. Now, come on.
Woman, I am the man of this family. I'm the papa. I'm the head of the house. I'm going to see Muttle's new machine now. Now, let's go home. About his leg. Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I realize I'm very upset about my horse. I realize he's one of your creatures, just like I am, and he has the same rights as I do. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, and the right to work like a horse. Dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it a while.
Tavia! Tavia!
Yes, what is it? What?
It's Hava. She left home this morning with Bianca.
What?
I looked all over for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Married? Go home, Golda. We have other children at home. Go home. You have work to do. I have work to do.
But Kava!
No. Kava is no longer. We have other children at home. Go home. My little Kabbalah. I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child. My Kabbalah. My little Kabbalah. Everyone's favorite child. All I can see is a beautiful, happy little child, gentle and kind and affectionate. My little Kabbalah.
Papa! I want to talk with you, Papa. Stop, at least listen to me. Papa, I'm begging you to accept us.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, how can I deny my own child? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith and my people? If I try to bend that far, I will break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Papa. I said no. No, no, no.
both learned boys, Golden, from good families. Each of them a prize, a jewel. You couldn't do better for your girls. Just right from the top of the tree.
Oh, I don't know yet. My girls are still so young.
So what do you think the boys are, grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged, no looking around, nothing to worry about later. Their future's all signed and sealed.
Which one for which one?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
Golda! Golda! Is Reptilian home?
Yes, he's in the house. Why? Is there some trouble?
Call your father.
What's the matter? Why are you all standing around like a bunch of goats?
Reptilian, did you see the constable today?
No, why? There's some rumors in town. We thought because you knew him so well, you could tell us what is true and what is not.
What rumors? Someone from Sullivan told me that the meeting about
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world today?
I see you have company, Kevin.
They are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for their ears also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your house and all your household goods?
Sell my house? But why is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you you're going to have to leave Anatevka.
Oh, and how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. You'll all have to leave. At first, I thought you might be spared, Tevye, because of your daughter, Kyle.
No! My daughter is dead to us.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
But this little corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us?
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. Zoledin, Rabalevka, the whole district must be empty.
But we're not going to go. We have.
I have an order here, and it says that you have 3 days to be out of your homes.
And you who have known us all of your life, you would carry out this order?
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And what if we refuse to go? You'll be forced out.
We will defend ourselves.
We will get weapons. We will fight against our army. I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land! This is my home and my land! Get off my land!
You have 3 days!
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get me out.
Maybe we could get together with the people in Sullivan. Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth.
Very good. And the whole world would be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him someplace else. In the meantime, let's stop talking.
I just got over
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a what?
A pen.
A broom.
You know, somebody should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench.
A tree.
A stove.
A house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood.
A piece of cloth.
What do we eat? Nothing much, only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka,
Our forefathers had to leave many, many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where are we going to live, America?
Uncle Opera, but he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us. We'll be in Warsaw until we save enough money to join you.
But be very careful with these. My own mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Prince of Bianca, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golda, darling. Golda, I had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. Remember yesterday, Golda, I told you I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones? Now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golda, darling, all my life I wanted to go to one place, and now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we sing? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land.
Yes! And you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him because good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So, somehow or other, I'll get there to the Holy Land. And you know what I'll do when I get there? I'm a matchmaker, no? I'll arrange marriages, yes? So, I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So, goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time, Golda, we will meet on a happier occasion. Meanwhile, we suffer in silence, right? Of course, right?
Golda, we have to hurry. Golda, we have to leave soon.
Leave sounds so easy.
Oh, they'll all be with us, you'll see. Muttle, Zeidel, and the baby. Oh, that Muttle is a person.
And Huddle and Perchik. When will we ever see them again?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison and she works. And soon he will be set free. And together they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happy. And the rest of them, they'll be with us soon, you'll see.
Not all.
All, Golda, all. Come, we have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Oh, Red Laser!
I'm dead here. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
To Chicago, in America. My wife, Rubicera, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him, but a relative is a relative.
Goodbye, Red Laser.
Goodbye, dead.
Have a safe journey.
Goodbye.
Zeidel, are they finished inside yet?
Almost, Papa. Papa will see you. I want him to. I have to say goodbye to him. Oh, but he won't listen.
At least you will hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama.
We came to say goodbye, Papa.
We're also leaving this place. We're going to Krakow.
You cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
I wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Bye.
Yes, we are also leaving. Some are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come, Hara.
Goodbye, Hava. Fiesta.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We would like to in America if you like.
We will be staying with Uncle Abba.
Yes, Mama.
We will be staying with Uncle Abra. We will be staying with Uncle Abra. Why does everybody have to know our business?
Oh, stop your yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golda. Vital, don't forget the baby. We have to catch a train and the boat. Now, Yelka, Sprinza, put the bundles on the wagon.
Goodbye, Papa.
Bye, Mother.
Bye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mother. Come to see us soon. Work hard.
I will, Reptile. I'll work hard.
I know you will. Golda, we can leave these pots.
No, we can't.
All right. We'll take them for you.
Mama, will there be boys on the boat?
Oh, don't ask that. We're not in America yet.
Let's go. We've got to hurry.